bought a ton of stuff. Look at this, 20 outfits, socks, shoes, none of the stuff that she really needs. This girl needs help.
Hey everybody, Nicole and Elisa here. You know, when you're pregnant for the first time, there's a lot you don't know. It can be really intimidating, particularly when it's time to go register. Yeah, so we thought it would be really helpful to all those mommy warriors to be out there to get a little advice on what are the most important things you're going to need for your new baby. And so we've created the 7 mommy musts for infant gear.
Yeah, and between my 4 and your 3, we can probably tell them which products proved useful to us and which features were most important in those products.
Yeah, for sure. So should we get started?
Yeah, let's go. We're on it.
The first thing you're going to need when you register is a really good checklist. Now, we're here at Babies R Us, and we're big fans of the store because they provide a very thorough new parent checklist. You can even download it from their website from the comforts of your home. But when you go through it, if you're a first-time mom, there's going to be a lot of things on this list that you don't even know what they are.
Like neck wings?
Neck wings, you know. Those little pillows that those inserts you put in car seats so your newborn doesn't get like broken neck baby thing, you know.
Gotcha.
So I think the infant stuff is this pink area, so why don't we go get started there?
Okay. Monitors.
Yep, definitely. I still have every single monitor I've ever bought, and I use them all. I even use them with Brandon, my 9-year-old. I keep one up in his room so when he has buddies over playing up there, I can keep tabs on him.
Ooh, so sneaky. The key to a good monitor is reception. You need to sometimes test a few at the house to see which one's going to work the best. And good range is also important. You want to be able to walk all around the house, go outside, maybe go to the neighbors. And durability. It's got to last. You're going to use it forever, as Nicole said. You're going to drop it, it's going to get knocked over.
And I like the ones where you can turn the volume all the way down. The reason being is at night you want to hear them cry, but you don't want to hear them fuss. And if you can't turn the volume down all the way, you're going to wake up with every little noise that they make. So
yeah, that's a good point.
Another important feature.
Good point. I also like the ones that has the light when it detects sound. So if you have the TV on or if you have people over and everybody's talking loud, you can see the light flashing so you know there's some fussing going on.
Yeah. That's a good idea, yeah. But the bottom line is your monitor is so important. It's worth spending the extra money to get a really good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole, come here. What to expect? I had the whole series on these.
Yep. Yep. I had this one too, the baby book by Dr. Sears.
This is definitely another mommy must, a good baby Bible.
Yeah.
I used mine hourly, sometimes when my kids were sick, but I was in it every day looking at it.
Yeah, and I recommend getting 2 because I always like being able to refer to 2 different books because it was sort of like you could get a second opinion.
And you can't call the pediatrician every day when you have a question. You just go to your Bible.
No, I mean, you call the doctor for important stuff, but sometimes, you know, you just need answers to some of those common questions, you know, like, you know, when your kid has a fever, at what point do you call the doctor? Or what are the symptoms of chickenpox? Or how do I get my toddler to stop picking her nose?
Toddler? My kids still do that. They ought to make a what to expect the preteen years.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Diaper bags, another mommy must.
Definitely. And I suggest getting 2. I always liked having a big one for long excursions and a little one for just a quick stop.
And something else they never tell you, get one that your husband isn't going to be embarrassed to lug around. I always went with a simple black one. This way it went with everything and he was okay carrying it.
And it doesn't get dirty. I remember we had one that was a light colored one and it used to get so filthy at the park or from the restaurant under the table, you know, so definitely dark.
Yeah, something else I would suggest is the travel changing kit. So if you're in a restaurant and you need to change the baby, you don't need to carry your entire diaper bag. Everything's in here. You can go in, make the change, and get right back.
Yep, definitely. So what do you think? For a purse? I like it.
Sean told me about you with bags. Let's get out of here. Come on, take it off.
I like it. I don't remember there being this many choices when I had kids.
No. What did you do? Did you do the whole travel combination with the infant seat and the stroller, or did you just do the infant seat?
No, I did the whole combo for everybody because I just found it way easier to just have to pick one thing and then I had everything in it. But I'll tell you what I did use. What do they have? Oh, here. It was really hard to fit, say, the stroller plus, let's say, a bunch of groceries if I went to the market. So I always kept one of these things, these little snap-and-go things in the back of my car. So that way I didn't have to take that. I just left that at home. And then you have your, you know, your little infant seat. It just snaps right on top. It's just way more convenient. Your infant is only going to be in one of these infant seats for about 6 months. So you don't need to spend a ton of money on this stuff. You know, all of these seats have to pass the same safety requirements. So it's not like if you spend more money, your baby's going to be safer.
True.
The one thing I do always remind people of is that if you buy a stroller thinking it's gonna fit your child for a long time, don't forget that the weight you have to push is the stroller plus your child. And as the kid gets bigger, you're gonna want your stroller to be lighter.
That's right.
God, look at all of these over here.
There's just so many. Oh no, this is what I had, the double jogger, and I loved it. If you're a jogger, if you walk a lot, or even if you live on a hill, this is the way to go. They maneuver so easily, but they're just a bit cumbersome to put in the back of the car, so I just used mine to go out the house and go for a run or a walk.
Hey, Elisa, look at this one. You got a little docking station for your iPod.
Oh, that's so cool.
Did your stroller have one of those?
No, it didn't. They didn't have iPods back then.
Way back then?
Way back then, 9 whole years ago.
So what'd you do? How'd you listen to music?
I sang to myself.
Oh. I found the next mom nest. It's a Jiminy. Jiminy Crickets. Elisa?
What?
I found it. I found the one toy that every new mom has to get for their baby. Stop playing with the baby computer and come over here and look at this. Okay.
Oh, yeah, those are good. All my kids love those.
I had one for every baby.
Yep.
They can play with the stuff hanging over. They can play with the stuff on the mat. You can wash it. Because you know they spit up on it every day.
No, that's a good one.
All right, so in the category of activities, did you have like swings and bouncy seats and all that stuff? Should
Whatever you needed to calm them down.
I say we go take a look at that stuff. It's on the other side of the store, over there. Let's go.
Okay. Here we go. Sometimes the swing is the only option when you have a fussy baby and you need to get them to just calm down and relax.
So which do you prefer? Do you like these that swing front to back or the other ones that swing side to side?
Personally, I don't think it really matters. I had the front to back, but some moms just swear on the side by side. I think, again, it depends on your budget. They're not in it that long, so you don't need all these bells and whistles.
The basic one works fine for us, All right, what about a bouncy seat?
Oh, for sure. I had one for each of them.
Yeah, me too. You know, I loved being able to prop the babies up so that they could watch me, whatever I was doing. If I was cooking dinner or I was folding laundry or anything, it was really great to have them.
They were great when I was home alone with the twins and I had to feed them. I could sit in front of them and just hold the bottles, one in each, and they're propped up. Everything was good to feed.
Now, what about all these features, like all of these little attachments and stuff? Did you use all that
they're
stuff?
cute and they're fun, but you really don't need them.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not in your budget, you're not missing out.
My kids just like the vibrating.
Yeah.
That's all they needed.
Yeah, I want one of those. Soothe me to sleep. Gotta have a playpen.
For sure. 1, if you travel. 2, if the baby's being watched at somebody else's house. My mom used to babysit, and we had 2 pack and plays over at my parents' house, and she was able to just take them out and put them up when the kids came over and then pack them back down when they left. So it came in really handy.
Now, what do you think about all these little features on it? You know, some of these have gotten pretty fancy and pretty expensive, too. Do you need all that?
I mean, it's like we've been saying about everything else. It's nice, it's cute, but you really don't need it.
The other thing is, most importantly, get one that's easy to collapse and easy to put away, because some of these you can get them up, but you can't get them down.
Oh, for sure.
And, you know, it's like the buttons will stick, so I suggest testing them out before you choose one.
Durability on this one, again, is key because you're going to put it up and down hundreds of times. You're going to lug it everywhere, and it's got to last.
Yeah, you're going to
They're in there from when they're, tiny infants in the bassinet, and then as they get older, you could just stick them in the other part.
I mean, like 8 years old, stick them, you put yours in it?
Yeah, I'd throw the 4 of them in there every now and then.
Probably make a fort out of it.
Oh my gosh, I want that on my bed.
Furniture is obviously a mommy must. What would you recommend?
There's so much to choose from, but I would, when you get in the crib, what I would do, get the one that converts to the bed. So later on, when you're done with it, you don't have to go out and buy a new bed. It may cost a little bit more up front, but down the road, it's so well worth it.
Yeah, that's a good tip. You know what I would recommend? I would skip the custom bedding. I did custom bedding for the twins. It cost me so much money, and I swear, it just wasn't worth it. I mean, look at all these cute pre-made sets that they make now. They have so many more choices these days. So, now what about changing tables and stuff?
I would go with the dresser. That is also a changing table. You can put the changing pad on top, so when you're done with the diapers, toss that thing out, because that's really raunchy at that point, and then you have your dresser.
But you know what I did do? I did still get, though, one of these changing tables, but I got an inexpensive one, and I kept it in the family room because I didn't want to go up and down the stairs 500 times to change diapers every day. I just got something that was simple and
we did the same thing.
But they have cute things, though, huh?
Oh, they're adorable. Oh, you gotta have a glider.
Oh, yeah, definitely need a glider.
I had 2.
That's a nice one.
Oh, it reclines.
No way. Oh. When did they start making reclining gliders?
Oh, this is great.
All right, this is
so
definitely
comfortable.
a mommy must. a reclining glider. Because how many times did you spend half the night up with the baby on your lap?
Pretty much every night.
Baby's sick, you're sitting in the glider, and you can't get comfortable. You're afraid to put the baby down.
Oh.
Okay, this is definitely something I would get. How much is it?
I don't know.
Move your stinky feet. $479, $189 for the ottoman. All right, here, get out. Let me try it.
No way. Go find your own, hun.
Come on, come on, just for a second.
No.
All right, there's got to be another one around here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we got our friend something she could really use, and at the same time, we figured out the 7 mommy musts for all mommy warriors to be.
I mean, there's still more things that a new mom's going to need, but I think we did a pretty good job nailing down what's the most important things.
Oh, yeah.
But we could definitely come back. I think we may have to do another episode here.
We could spend a whole day just doing car seats.
That's for sure. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, I bought the gift, so you're getting lunch.
That's fine. I'm starving.